Football fans love talent. The dribbles, the pace, the confidence on the ball, the flicks and tricks that make your eyes widen and your heart race. When a young player breaks through, we often hear the same phrase again and again. This one is special. But if we look closer at the history of football, a quieter truth emerges. For every player praised for raw ability, there are countless others with equal or even greater talent who never reached legendary status. Talent may open doors, but it doesn't decide how far a player goes or whether their name will be remembered years later. So the real question is not whether talent matters. Talent clearly matters. But why does talent alone never create legends? And what actually separates the players who make history from those who fade away? At the highest level of football, nearly every player is technically gifted. By the time a footballer reaches a top academy, a professional first team, or a major league, raw talent is no longer rare. What separates careers is not who can execute the fanciest trick or run the fastest sprint. What separates them is the ability to consistently perform, to think clearly under pressure, to make smart decisions on and off the field, and to grow every single season. Many young players shine early because their natural talent gives them an advantage. Scouts notice them. Clubs recruit them. The world watches. But as the level of competition rises, those early advantages shrink. Defenders are quicker, midfielders anticipate smarter, goalkeepers are sharper, and mistakes are punished more harshly. At that point, natural ability stops being a shortcut. It becomes simply one piece of the puzzle. Discipline begins to matter far more than natural flair. Legends are rarely defined by one moment or a highlight reel. They are defined by what happens off the pitch, in ways fans rarely see. Daily routines, small improvements, recovery habits, nutrition, mental preparation. These are the foundations of greatness. Two players may be equally gifted, yet their careers diverge completely because of habits. One player focuses on repetition, incremental growth, and mental preparation. The other relies mostly on instinct and occasional brilliance. Over one season, the difference might seem small. Over a decade, it becomes enormous. Those habits compound. They define how a player reacts to adversity, maintains form, and develops over time. Mental strength is one of the most underrated factors in building a football legend. Crowds, media scrutiny, criticism, injuries, and high expectations are constants in a professional career. Some players crumble under the weight of these pressures. Others respond with focus, patience, and calm determination. Legends are not flawless performers. They are resilient ones. They learn to adapt when mistakes happen, when form dips, and when the external noise becomes overwhelming. Adaptability is another crucial factor. Football never stands still. Tactics evolve, formations shift, physical demands increase, and opponents study your every move. Players who rely only on their natural ability often struggle when the game changes. Those who study the game, understand space, read situations, and learn to perform in multiple roles extend their impact over years. Consistency is a hallmark of legendary players. One exceptional season may attract attention, but sustaining excellence across multiple seasons is what builds respect and legacy. Legends are trusted in crucial moments, in title races, in away games under intense pressure. Their value is not just their talent, but their reliability. Their ability to be counted on week after week, year after year. Availability and fitness also matter. Even the most talented players cannot leave a lasting impact if they are frequently sidelined with injuries or lack proper preparation. Longevity, careful physical management, and understanding the limits of one's body are all essential to building a career that will be remembered. Leadership extends this idea further. True leadership is rarely about shouting instructions or wearing the captain's armband. Many legends lead by example, in training, in preparation, and in calmness during high-pressure situations. Their presence raises the performance of those around them, creating a culture of professionalism and focus. Teams often lean on these players in moments of uncertainty, and their influence shapes success just as much as their direct contributions on the field. Environment is also critical. Timing, coaching, club choices, and tactical systems all play a major role in shaping a player's career. A gifted player may stagnate if placed in the wrong system, while a player of slightly lesser natural ability may flourish if the environment nurtures their strengths. Legends often find the right spaces where their gifts are understood, developed, and utilized fully. In addition, external factors such as mentorship, guidance, and mental support cannot be overlooked. Players who receive structured advice, who are guided through their early years, and who maintain a balanced life outside of football often reach their full potential. Conversely, those who are left to navigate fame, pressure, or financial management alone can falter despite immense natural ability. Talent can impress. It can dazzle crowds. It can make highlights. But talent alone cannot sustain a career. It cannot overcome poor habits, weak mentality, or a misaligned environment. Without the combination of discipline, consistency, adaptability, mental strength, leadership, and a supportive environment, talent may burn bright and fade quickly. This is why we see so many players hyped as prodigies who never reach the heights expected of them, and why some players who were never considered superstars in their youth go on to leave lasting legacies. Talent introduces players to the top levels of football, but it is the cumulative effect of daily decisions, growth mindset, adaptability, and professionalism that determines whether they become remembered forever. Football remembers those who grow beyond natural gifts, not simply those who have them. Players like this often inspire future generations, not just with flashes of brilliance, but with models of discipline, consistency, and resilience. They leave a mark not only in statistics, but in culture, identity, and memory. Talent is the starting line, not the finish line. It is the first step into the professional world, but it does not carry players across the entire journey. Habits, mindset, intelligence, and consistency create true legends. Without them, talent can be fleeting, admired for a moment, and forgotten just as quickly. So the next time you watch a young player score an incredible goal or dribble past several opponents, remember, talent is only the beginning. The players who endure, who adapt, who perform consistently, who inspire, and who lead are the ones we call legends. And it is their complete approach, beyond natural ability, that truly defines greatness in football. If you enjoyed this exploration of what makes football legends, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more insights that go beyond highlights, beyond goals, and into the deeper truths of the beautiful game.